Und we will start now! Come to us! Good day! I need to transition. Yeah, there we go. Guten Tag und welcome to the next episode of Winds of Chaos, a Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay game of awesome sauce. Okay, I can't do that anymore right now. Hello everyone, and welcome to Sunday, where we bring you, hopefully, we'll see what happens, three, not one, not two, but three games in a row between now and midnight. First, starting with one of my favorite games, Warhammer Fantasy, with a group of my favorite humans on the planet, those you see around me. My name is Throck, and I am here to be your storyteller for Warhammer Fantasy, Winds of Chaos, Episode 7, our team back home again, and having just had one hell of a rager last night, let's just pass it around to the team. And everyone say hi, tell us who you're playing, and anything else you want to say, because it's early and I don't have words yet. Starting with Lily.
Hi! Hi everybody, I am Lilypad Nebula. I am also super excited. I'm back with our favorite elf, / only elf. And I am Mal, and I spent all my XP, and now I'm kind of a knight. Like, I have the skills of a knight. I don't have all the stuff yet until we get back to Altdorf.
Shut up.
True facts. All true facts. Yep. Okay. Sadly, Alex, also known as Stinkerette Streams, cannot be with us today. So, the role of Gloria will be played by me. Okay. And we wish her all the best in feeling better and moving and all the other stuff going on in her life right now. And we hope to see her soon. And then Roland. Soul, not Roland. Your name is Soul.
But today I am playing Roland Eichmann. And I apologize on behalf of all of America for attempting and insulting the German nation with our terrible accents. Actually, Throx is quite good, so just mine, if I ever do one. And I got a bad feeling about this. That's all.
Yeah, you should have a bad feeling about this. Rain.
I am Rain Hayes, and today I'll be playing Sister Crow, who is now officially a nun.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Yes. I was trying to make a thing there and it didn't work. It doesn't always work. Na-na. 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 Okay, there we go. I got somewhere with it. Miss Misery.
Took us a while, but we got there.
Yeah, sometimes you have to stream. Okay. Sorry. Miss Misery, please go. I'm gonna shut up now.
Well, as I said, I'm Miss Missouri, and I am playing Wilhelmina, the mean and bitter and now hungover villager.
Indeed. So let's just get started. When we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had made their way back to Bogenhofen with their river friend, their, what was he? He's a boat captain friend, Josef, there to return home with Gunther Reikener. Gunther Reikener being the son of the mayor of Bogenhofen, promising Josef that they would meet him yesterday, that they would meet him in 3 days at the Schaffenfest, which is now 2 days away. The Schaffenfest being the big kind of festival of the season here in Bogenhofen. Our party returns Gunther to his family and has some suspicions about the reception he received from his father upon dropping him off. Although everyone seemed relatively thankful that Gunther was back, his father did seem a little weird, the party thought, and so that's one of the things that they are possibly going to explore in today's session. Also, they have in their possession the paperwork that would allow them to inherit a large estate and 20,000 Reich mark. No, that's not what they're called. I don't remember right now. 20,000 Warhammer gold. A lot of money. Should they go with Gloria to the law offices of Lock, Stock, and Barrel and redeem it. And with that, it is morning in Baronimus Bosch's alehouse, where the party stayed last night. All a little hungover, not in any mechanical way, but in a heavily roleplay, ouchy sort of way. You wake up and one by one filter down to the common room. And I leave it to you.
At the table.
Nice. Yeah. Some of you stayed under the table all night. And with that, I'll pass it over to you all.
Roland will walk downstairs, just kind of like skipping down the stairs a little bit. Not like, ha ha ha, but you know how you do that. And then he'll go over to the bar and he'll see if Barry's around.
Barry's not here, but his wife is. And you see her name is Flower.
Ah,
Miss Flower.
Hello, it's a gnome. I mean, I'm sorry, it's a halfling, actually. They don't have gnomes in Warhammer. It's a halfling. I don't know what I'm saying. It's the short ones who aren't dwarfs to make it extra weird. She comes hopping over. Oh, hello!
How are you, darling?
Roland,
It's been so
good.
long.
It's been a while. How have you been?
Oh, I had a crazy-ass adventure. You're never going to believe it.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, a whole lot. But I'll tell you the story a different day. I'm
Okay.
kind of looking for two friends of mine.
Yes.
The other two are upstairs. I know that much. Also, have you seen them at all? An
Seen
elf,
whom?
an elf, and a priest.
Yeah.
A nun, rather.
My hand slaps on top of the table as I try to drag myself up.
Oh,
There's the nun. And, Mel, where are you?
So is there there's a kitchen, right?
Yes.
Is there like a pantry?
There is a pantry.
I'm in the pantry.
and that wonderful elf girl, she's in the pantry, actually. She is still asleep, and has a sack of flour that she's holding as if it was her small child.
are you sure it's a sack of flour and not a small child?
No, the small child is actually waiting outside the pantry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I forgot about that.
I'll throw down.
didn't.
I'll throw down what, like 2 silver? You think for hair of the dog?
Yes.
All right, I'll
That
throw down
works,
2
yeah.
silver.
You
And,
see 3 different liquors go in, and 2 eggs just get cracked into it. There's this kind of brown bottle that's got like these 3 X's on it, and this red stuff comes out of it, and she mixes it up, and she hands it to you.
Miss Flower, don't tell your husband you are so much better at this than him.
Oh, I won't. He wouldn't like it very much, but he knows it. I remind him.
Good. All right, time to get the elf. Sister Crow, ask for a hair of the dog. She'll set you up.
I start to get up and I just kind of collapse over the bench and just kind of raise my hand.
Oh, honey, here you go. Here's one for you as well. And you want to take that all in one drink, because it won't feel very good going in and won't feel very good going down. But it will feel good in about 20 minutes when it all comes out again. That should be very good for you.
I'm not even hearing anything. I just take it, kind of look at it, and then roll over and let gravity do its work.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Well, Nina's gonna come down at that
yeah.
point.
Thup, 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 thup. So, Mal, you wake up. You hear a knock on the pantry door.
Why is the world shaking?
So now,
Oh, I thought that was Wilhelmina. Okay. It's the mutants are attacking. Get up now.
5 minutes.
I'll open the pantry. Light. Yeah. I am God.
oh my god, I've forgotten his name.
Who?
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm,
Child?
that's right. Good, yeah.
Oh.
Wilhelm comes in and pops you on the head with a stick after Roland opens the door. Wake up. Miss. It's time to wake up.
Never do that to your knight.
Morning. Morning,
it is
Elfie
morning, yeah.
Elf. How's it going? How's it going, Mal? Feeling alright?
Why are you shouting?
Really not.
It's like
I
you're-
can if you want me to.
You hear Crow groan from the other room.
I'm gonna
see-
help her up. I'm gonna help her up and be like, all right, come on. I have the perfect food that's gonna get you all fixed up. It's called hair of the dog.
Why would I eat dog hair?
Just trust me on this.
It's not dog hair.
Yes, exactly. He's old enough to drink.
It's
He
just
knows.
called that. My dad used to drink it before he was killed.
Why is it called that?
Because it's the same thing that you had last night that made you sick.
It's a figure of speech. I don't know medicine. Come on. Wilhelm, you can come too. Follow.
Jawohl.
And I'm just kind of tracking this elf, which is probably the first elf in Bogenhofen in a long time, and this is the sad state that we see their first elf.
Well, I mean, as you enter the main room, you see Roland dragging Mal with Wilhelm skipping along behind them, and Gloria kind of just sitting at the table watching Sister Crow, whose back is on the floor and has like this cup just kind of rolling beside their ear.
Wait, I think when she sees Mel, she's just gonna laugh her ass off, get a wee gale, and go back to the table with everybody.
Smell
The
slow.
cheeriest you've ever seen, Wilhelmina.
To another hair of the dog, and I'll take 2 silver from Mal's. Drop it on the bar.
Oh, here you go, darling. And hands you one as well.
Is there like a inbuilt bathroom, or is it an outhouse situation, or a washroom or something?
It's an in-house outhouse. It's an attached outhouse.
This smells awful.
There's not like a washroom. They don't have plumbing.
Yeah.
No, they don't have plumbing. They have sewers, but they don't.
Crow's just gonna suddenly run for it.
Yeah, I'll just say to Crow, you do your business in the dung heap, city girl.
Yeah, do you have coffee?
No, drink this.
Oh. Well, we have tea.
I'm assuming coffee's a thing in Ulthuan, so that's why she's asking for it.
Yeah, I'd like to think coffee is a thing in Ulthuan, tea is a thing in the Reich.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, it's very expensive. We don't have any of that, but we do have tea.
Could I have some?
You may.
Water.
And water, of course.
Okay.
And she comes back around with everything you guys need to start feeling a bit better. Like, you've got that, oh my god, all my muscles hurt sort of feeling, but, you know, you're starting to come out of it. The hair of the dog seems to be working, except for Sister Crow, who had actually worked on perfectly.
Well, I don't want to be offensive, but the eggs in this drink are not... They're
Just drink it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just drink it. Just do it now. Do it. 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 Now just do it. Do it. Do it. I will close your nose and I will make it. I'll do it for you. You're in Reichland now. You're in Reichland now, woman. Just drink it.
Puffer
Do
pressure.
it. Do it. Do it. No, more. Chug, 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 chug,
You
chug.
just gotta
chug.
open the back of your throat and let it slide down.
I'll close her nose.
She just sips it down, like...
I'll close her nose and like do this, and I'm like, I'm only doing this to help you. Trust me on this.
I'm gonna come back in and go, meat.
And you weirdly, after drinking your hair of the dog and then going to Yark, you feel much better. It's like it worked. As if some poison has been expelled from you.
I would.
Yeah, we don't need Sister Crow's prayers to make that happen. Trust me.
Is that a dwarven thing?
That's good
You
because
know-
Crow doesn't have any prayers that'll make that happen.
I believe this disgusting decoction is from the Vampire Lords.
Very odd. Tea.
They're terrible people. Anyway, I'm just saying that out of character because Quinn hates Bloody Marys or anything, or any morning alcohol, period.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Wilhelm, where'd he go?
Yeah, well, I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. Where's
Yeah.
my what? Where's all my stuff?
I put it up in your room.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're good.
Wilhelm, did she sleepwalk down to the pantry?
she kept mumbling about meat, and then thought it would be in the pantry for some reason. And then there was a thump, and then she was asleep. And so I closed the door, and I let her sleep there.
Was there a bread fairy around?
A
Remember a bread
No,
fairy.
you kept calling me that, though, which was very weird.
Oh, that was you. All right. Okay.
bread fairy.
No, I don't really understand what that is. Is it an
I don't-
elven thing?
You were the bread fairy. I don't know.
I don't know. It's not at all weird to be called a bread fairy when you're a 12-year-old child. No.
You had a baguette and you were waving it around like a wand. I don't know why.
You had a sword that you were waving around for a little while. Is that what you were talking about?
Oh God.
Did I cut anything?
Nothing important.
I raise my hand again, and there's like a slice in my sleeve.
Like I said, nothing important.
All right, that's good.
Okay, are we all? We're all here. We're all good. We're all level-headed,
I'm.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wilhelm.
I'm here. I'm ready to go. What are we doing? Says
Oh,
Gloria.
Hi, Gloria.
Hi.
So, what are we doing about the kid we saved?
We're not doing anything about him.
Sure about that?
I was fond of the kid, but the simple fact is he's a noble. He's the son of the mayor. It doesn't matter whether he disappears or is fine. We have no ability to control that. He won't be able to hide in this town, and he knows no other life other than what he does. What he has, I should say.
Can I
There's no-
point out, just briefly, that, yeah, leaving the kid aside, that kind of reaction out of a father and the fact that he was taken by a cultist kind of implies there's something bigger happening here. And usually that bigger thing falls on the little guys.
Maybe he just
Yeah.
hates his son.
This isn't just a noble thing. If there's civil war brewing and there's something wrong with the noble, that is going to affect everybody in this city, everybody in your village, because you're from Armidwishins, right?
Dunkelberg.
Dunkelberg. That's further south, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
entire place can burn, as far as I'm concerned, and I will start fucking fire myself.
Dunkelburn is right here, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right. It's just west. I see it right here.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about all of the places that aren't that place? What about all the people that are here? I'm sure it doesn't affect us directly, but it does affect everybody else indirectly.
It will, yes, but what can we do?
I don't know. Gloria, what can we do?
She's
Oh, I don't know.
100%.
You're the
I want to go get my money. I want to go get my house and my money.
Yeah, but you're the rogue.
I'm the what? I'm not a rogue. I'm a very
that-
nice person.
No, well, I mean, you know what I meant.
I don't.
You're the criminal of this group.
What? I'm not a. What? I'm an elf. I'm not a criminal. Elves aren't criminals.
Can y'all stop
Fucking
shouting?
for this.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, shh, indoor voice.
Do we have any reason to believe that something's wrong besides the fact that he didn't show a lot of emotion about his son being back? Or...
I don't know. Gloria, it was pretty weird, right?
It was a little weird.
Yeah, because she succeeded and her and I succeeded. That's why.
Yeah, it was weird, but not like I don't know. It was weird, but I want my
Maybe we
money.
should make a bigger deal about us checking to say he wasn't corrupted, that we did take him somewhere. I guess we probably should have made a bigger deal about saying that.
Yeah,
It's
we.
almost like. Go
Okay.
ahead.
No, go.
It was almost like he didn't want him back. Like, I don't know. It was almost like he hoped we came back and he was hoping for the worst news. Which is weird for any parent.
Maybe he just hates his son.
I don't understand the lives of nobles, so I don't know. And I
I
wasn't
don't
paying
understand the
attention.
lives of people, and nobles are still people. even the douchebags back in Altdorf were still just people. Pretentious ass motherfuckers of people, but still people.
I guess.
Speaking of the bit of money that we all have coming towards us, and I'm looking at Gloria as I say that, I want to point out that we did discover that was a trap.
We did.
Wait, what? No, it's not. Why was that a trap? Oh, yeah, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't go, and I want my money. That seems like the thing to do.
And I would like to point out that the number of times I asked if there were a lawyer representative here by those names, nobody knew about it.
Would I know about it?
I forgot you asked that. About the lawyer? No.
Yeah, I'm from Bogenhofen.
You had never heard of that lawyer before. No, and that's right, Crow, you did ask around about it. And you do have an address on that piece of paper. I'll bring that back up to remind you all. However,
I'm feeling like before we go in and try and claim anything, maybe we should, look before we leap.
Well, we do have the life of a noble who kind of owes us one.
We should
Would help
also
to have some backup.
Yes.
Maybe we should send the kid.
I don't know if
to
that's
go
actually
look at the
showing
bill.
up for you, but
It is. I see it.
okay, yeah, it's in your handouts. There's an address on that. Or you don't have to do that at all. It's up to you. But yeah,
Right.
the information you have at the moment is
think
nobody's
we
really
should-
heard of them before. But
Where
We
is
should
the
at least
address?
get eyes on the building.
Yeah, I agree. Where is the address specifically? Are there any landmarks near it, like the library, the a general store or something?
now that you think about it, you don't know of a street called Gartenweg.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this street before.
That's odd.
And honestly, we've seen some pretty weird shit on this whole thing since we started it. We've seen mutants, some freaking weird ass dudes with purple hands, guys doing hand signals at us like you can't see me. I don't know why. That's my automatic hand signal.
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. Like, honestly, yeah, I kind of agree with Wilhelmina on one part. The noble is secondary in my mind to whatever those purple hand fuckers are. I feel like that's the big issue. That's the main thing here, is those guys. And I want to learn more about them. But at the same time, I can't help but feel like, for some reason, this all kind of links back together. It could not. I could be completely wrong. But
I still think we should get eyes on the building. She's very pale and very, she's very single-minded right now.
We have
Get
a
eyes
kid.
on the building.
Send him to go scope out the building.
well,
Yeah, which building do you want me to go look at? I'll go. I'm happy to go look at things.
yeah, you're an urchin. You're pretty stealthy.
Thank you.
He's good at. Yeah, you're good at doing stuff. You're good at doing stuff.
I'm giving you a compliment.
Thank you.
Want to give him
What-
his first mission, Mal?
Sure.
Am I going to go?
She starts digging around for the paper wherever it is. Like there.
He can't read.
Oh, that is true. I don't know how to read. I don't have
Right.
language. Like
And
that.
he's not from here.
I don't
I'm
think
starting to see flaws in our plan.
Yeah.
I can find anything. You just tell me where to go and I'll go look.
Actually, I have a better idea.
Miss Knight, what should I do?
Why don't
Roland,
you go ahead, Mal?
So you've never even heard of this address before?
I've never heard of this street before.
That's
I grew up here all my life.
right. That's odd.
Yeah. Hey, so Wilhelm, go to the big castle we were in
Yeah,
last night.
yeah.
Scout that out.
You want me to try and get into the manor house?
No, just if you see anything odd, like any strange-looking grown-ups or anything that looks out of the ordinary, you run back here. Barry, Baronimus, and Miss Flower will take care of you. They're good people.
Okay.
And Baronimus is a scrappy fucking dude.
Yeah.
And we'll be back for you. But right now, I think the rest of us go check out this address.
Okay. I can do that.
Right.
Okay, I will do that.
Right. So we're leaving in two. We're gonna give it 2 days, and then we'll go head out. Right. We're gonna.
No, I mean we go right now. Drink more tea, Mal. Get it to go.
Meat.
Meat.
Get some bread in ya.
Get some bread in my things.
I need protein.
Get a nice egg sandwich, scrambled. Oh,
Oh,
Great.
here you go, honey. I brought one for you. Here's eggs and bacon, a little bit of farmer's cheese on top, and some nice wheat bread. Put that on your stomach, and you'll feel great.
Miss Flower, this is This is Wilhelm. This is This is Mal's squire. He's going to come back at a
Hello.
strange time. So let Barry know that he's coming back, and if you could take care of him, that'd be really appreciated.
He's technically not a squire.
Shut up.
Oh, I'll be happy to do that, darling. You come with me. It seems like you have a little bit of an errand to run, but when you come back, I'll have a nice lunch set up for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Flower.
And off you go. Breakfast Sammy's in hand.
Yep. I'll go get my things and come back down.
Mine lasts like 3 seconds.
What's our adventuring party name? We should probably think of that at some point.
Elves and friends, says Gloria.
Gloria. I don't know, something in Elvish. I'll come up with it. Let's go.
There's a lot of elven words.
Yep, just put two of them together. None of them know what it means.
All
except
right.
for your aunt.
All right, I can do that.
And the Emperor.
As you begin to head out, the city is a medium-sized medieval city, right? You probably 8,000 or 9,000 people live here, which is a lot. And as you move around, and a number of you have either been here for a long time, or grew up here. And none of you, first of all, like I said, Gartenweg does not ring a bell to anyone. And as you move from district to district, you don't find the street. As you ask around about it, everyone's like, no, I haven't heard of that. I don't know what that is. And you'll get that a number of times as you begin to look for this place.
Wow.
Can I roll a some sort of check?
What kind of check are you...
general... I don't
What is
know.
your-
That's the thing.
What is your intent? Like, what are you trying to figure out?
Where a new street may have been, like new construction in a new city or something like that. Like, oh yeah, we just built a suburban area. So yeah, no problem.
Make a plus 20 intelligence check.
Plus 20 intelligence. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna fail this. Yeah, fumbling failure. What are we?
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Gandalf face. I don't remember it this way at all.
Yeah. I do not remember the path.
I have no recollection of this place.
When did we come to Altdorf?
You get horribly lost. Roland is like, I know where we're going. Hang on a second. And for the next 2 hours, he takes you on this just walk around town that leads nowhere. You sure you've passed that same, like, shoe store 5 times?
And this is where I had my first kiss with Hilda.
Oh, Hilda.
That's good.
Yeah, she died of the disease. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah.
The next
Did you give her
day.
syphilis?
Ha 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 ha. We don't
Is
talk
that-
about that.
Is there anything that think the sun is really bright today?
Yeah.
No, it's actually cloudy.
Are you sure?
Yep. I can look up and see it.
I don't.
You can't. Oh shit.
Well, this is my bad, guys. I don't think we're finding this fucking street.
Anybody else can make a +20 intelligence check.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Now that you've been taken on a wild goose chase by
Damn.
y'all.
I'm just too hungover. I can't.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
If I rolled normally, would I get it? I'm just gonna discover for myself.
Sister Crow.
Nope. Fumbling failure.
Well, yeah.
A self-4.
Did you two, you're talking about Roland and like how he's being stupid right now. And then at the same time you look at each other and you go, wait a minute, the printers. And if you take a look at your handout, the affidavit Lieberung, Lieberung's will, I'm sorry. You should see on it, at the bottom, printed by...
Sign this. Printed by Schultz, Freeman, and Bogenhofen.
Schultz and Friedman, Bogenhofen. There's not one organization mentioned on this. There are two. There's not just the lawyers, there's also the printers.
You know what, guys? I feel like this is on you as much as it is on me. I think it's on all of us, really.
I'm just going to grab him by the collar and start dragging him off.
You doing this because I'm right?
All right, so you guys is that you guys saying we're gonna go and try and find these printers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody
Do I know the printers?
No, you actually don't think it's the printers because you fumbling fail. You are
Yeah.
clueless as to what's going on. Sister Crow and Wilhelmina, on the other hand, seem to have picked up the clue phone. So either of them could make me a gossip test to try and find the location of Schultz and Friedman.
I'm really good at gossip.
I'm
Any
really good at
modifier?
gossip.
Yeah, +20.
Nice. Wilhelmina.
Oh, schnetzel.
Yeah. So, Sister Crow, you this is a Sigmar town, and you know that. It's why you're one of the few of your type.
I'm too
here.
hungover.
Yeah, and you're too hungover, and between the two, people, it's just like, they're not super in love with talking to a nun in the morning who's not a Sigmarite. It's not that they don't respect you, it's just that you seem off your game. However, Wilhelmina, there's something about your stern Germanic composure that just elicits trust in those you speak to here in this workaday sort of Germanic town. At first, you realize it must be a relatively small printer, because not a lot of people have heard of it. They're like, oh yeah, so this printer, and this printer, and this... But finally, after it takes about another hour before you finally find someone who's like, oh yeah, I know them. My cousin owns a paper manufacturer who delivers to them, and they're over on the other side of the river, and kind of up 2 blocks away from the northwest part of the wall. So that's where you should go. That's where it is. Yeah, you find it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Walk away.
All right, so I assume you guys are heading up that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roland.
Yes, Mal.
I've got it.
You've got what?
Our name.
What is it?
Random elvish words you wanted, right?
Yeah, just random elvish. Doesn't matter.
Tavlu or Santoi.
Oh wow, that's way too much.
What were you? You said random elvish words.
Okay, Talvu. There we go.
Well, yeah, that worked actually. Yes, okay.
Okay. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
You want to know what it means?
Yes.
Misery loves company.
Misery loves works too.
I love that you guys want to be called. First of all, Misery Loves Company is an amazing name for your group. I'm just saying that as not a member of it. Although Gloria will go, "Ooh, I love that name, Misery Loves Company." In Elvish, even it's Tavil or Thanks.
Okay, I do. I love it. Okay, Quinn loves it too. So what is what is the name of our company? How do you spell that?
I put it in the Roll20 chat.
You did?
Uh,
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's a Warhammer wiki, and I spoke through the Elfish
Nice.
page on Elfish.
But that's up to all of you if that's what you want to call yourself.
I'm
Well,
good with
that's-
it.
I think that's acceptable. Yeah.
Gloria?
It's very thematic.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I think it's great. It's very elvish. You know.
I start talking with Gloria about how I put it together and how I like conjugated it.
Oh yes, of course, with the conjugations and the words. Yes. I know them well.
Mm-hmm.
So smart.
I just keep
You're so smart.
like, see, Oyer is
Behind Mal's
Oyer.
back, since Gloria and I and Wilhelmina and I all had that conversation, I'm just going.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And as you guys are talking, you make your way up to kind of the northwestern part of the city, over across the river, big bridge, big river. Lots more buildings on the other side. As you move through town, seems like a normal day here in Bogenhofen, and you make your way to a small 2-story printing press. It's a kind of a wooden clapboard building, like a number of the buildings around here. A single front door, 2 windows on either side of it. Yeah, it looks like a very simple building, but it does have the name of the printers on a shingle out front.
Ladies, after you. Actually, can I have a nose for trouble? Can I do my first nose for trouble?
You may.
Okay, so I just make an intuition test. Oh, this is against people, not like places in general.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You have no bad feeling.
So we have to
about
go in
this.
and actually talk to somebody about.
Oh!
I just want to say I have a bad feeling about this.
Before we walk in, can I just glance through the window and see what I see?
You see 2 gentlemen, one older and balding, the other kind of middle-aged with this kind of long pointy goatee, working on a typesetting where they're like putting this large sort of ink-laden blocks together as if they're about to be like, if you've ever seen those old like printing machines, right, where you have to like put all the typeface together, it's one of those, and they're kind of behind this you almost think of it as like an old Western style building. They're just behind a large front like desk, but that goes across the entire front of the room, and then behind it is where the first printing press is, and they're just kind of working on the typesetting for it. Both of them wearing big black aprons, and yeah.
So I'll let Sister Crow walk in, but I'm gonna grab Wilhelmina and Mal and Gloria real quick, and I'm gonna like before we enter, just gather around, just real quick, and be like, remember, Gloria, you're a human, and remember the rest of us. Remember our covers.
what?
Oh yeah, yep. I'm a human. I'm totally human. All part of me is human.
What comes?
I have the layers in my backpack if I need them.
You're protecting the noble lady Gloria and her lady in waiting Wilhelmina.
Okay.
We all kind of dressed up like it too, just for this occasion.
Right.
Like a couple towns ago.
I can protect people. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Remember protection?
I do remember that.
Okay. All right, everybody, go in.
Ready, break. Okay.
Yeah.
Crow's looking behind her like, what the hell are you all doing?
Nothing.
All right. And then you all enter. And the older
okay.
gentleman, well, Sister Crow will come in first. And as Sister Crow comes in, the older gentleman looks up and goes, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you, sister?"
That's when I look behind me. I was like, the fuck, guys?
And then 2 dramatic beats later, everyone else walks in.
And I just I just shake my head and walk off to one side.
Good afternoon, noble sir.
I'm no noble, but good afternoon.
I was just saying, you see, no, I was referring to character more than the status, but
The royal noble.
yes, we seem to be having a bit of trouble, but at the same time, we are looking for a office of law that is relatively new in town, where you printed a will of Our Lady here, Miss. Hold on, Lieberung. Sorry, I have it in my notes. It's just
Yes, I'm Katerina Lieberung, and this is the will. That shows that I should get a big manor and a lot of money, and we need to find the lawyers.
yes, she needs her inheritance. I am her scribe, and I am here to ask for the directions in town.
May I see the paper?
Yes, of course. And I'll kind of like present it to him in a scribely fashion, just kind of like this.
Sure. All right. He puts on these spectacles and then he takes it from you. Here, let me see. Well, this is our maker's mark, definitely. We work with many of the lawyers in the city. It's one of our primary sources of income, and I do not know of this law firm. I'm sorry, I don't. We must have printed this. This is our maker's mark, and no one else has it. But
do you have a employee who may have done this at the same time, or perhaps your partner?
Possibly. Let me go ask him real quick. Georg, come up here, please. Come up here. And Georg is the kind of more middle-aged man with a large goatee, and he goes, "Oh yes, I do remember printing this. Don't think if the man who asked me to print it though did not look like a lawyer."
Interesting. Really?
What did he look like?
Yeah.
He was wearing a kind of black top hat, black leather coat and pants.
So he's a man of style.
And as he describes it, you remember this guy. In fact, Roland, you remember him very well because he put a crossbow bolt in your chest. Oh, well, he's already dead, so you can, yeah.
No, I'm gonna kill his ghost. Really?
Roland, I don't think that. Oh, never mind.
Was he? Did he have like a menacing gait?
Yes, he definitely had a menacing gait. He was very menacing top to bottom.
Okay. All right. So this is a failure, everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Do you-
Katrina, but a lady Katrina, but it seems like we have been conned.
What? I don't. What? No.
Did he return here to pick up this paper, or did you deliver it to him?
He gave us the order, and we printed it for him and gave it to him the next day, and that was a month ago, maybe a little bit longer.
Nose for trouble. I'm gonna use it. I got that feat. I'm gonna
Make an
use it.
intuition check.
Difficulty?
Plus 20. He seems to be on the level. He'll let you know the guy paid in cash, so they didn't ask any questions.
Ah, okay.
So he came back in to pick it up. You did not deliver it to him.
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
a
no,
local
he
in
can-
town?
Am I a local? Yes, I've lived here my whole life. Well, most of my life, anyways.
Hopefully, he doesn't recognize me. Have you ever heard of this street before? I'm local.
Veg?
I grew up here, and I've never heard of this street.
No, I've not heard of it either. I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's a street, is it? Not that I
No.
can think of.
No. Okay, well. Thank you for your time, sir. If we
Absolutely,
ever need
sorry.
any printing done, I believe we're all done here. I apologize for wasting your time. Group, do you have any questions?
How long ago did he come in for that paperwork?
Oh, it must have been a month ago now.
Did he have anyone with him?
He had some little lackey guy. I don't remember what he looked like. He was just... I don't know. There was one other person with him, but I don't...
Did they have any crests or symbols on their clothing? Anything distinctive that stood out about them?
Any tattoos or anything like that?
Yes.
He had the. Now that you mentioned it, he had a little what are they called? It's when you bunch up a bunch of wheat. What is that called? A sheaf of wheat, in gold on his breast. Yes.
Have you seen that before? Do you know if it's associated with any particular?
I thought it was a guild. Now that you mentioned it, I do think it's some sort of guild marking. Maybe millers. Maybe bread makers. I don't know. Something to do with wheat.
Danke.
Bitte.
And I'll be ready to leave.
Okay.
Have you to say?
Choose.
When we get outside, when we get outside, I'm just gonna go. Great. So we were attacked by Mal's bread fairy.
Mal?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that.
If it's any consolation, I'm starting to doubt whether the bread fairy's real.
Okay. That does.
Nobody tell her.
I go to Sister Crow. This is a Gloria elf thing all over again.
Can't pull one over on old Maldiathan.
No, your nose for trouble is too great. Whatever.
All right.
Let's go find Wilhelm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna go head over to the mayor's manor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, while we're walking over there, do I know of any guilds or anything like that would use that symbol, or even any temples?
Wilhelmina, don't you have a ability for seeing, like, knowing specific? What are they called?
Heraldry.
Heraldry.
I don't.
I have lore heraldry. I don't know if it pertains to like.
Oh, you have lore heraldry.
Yeah, I'm too basic for that.
I'm just a basic bitch.
Welcome to Warhammer.
I'm all about that pumpkin spice ale. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and make a Mal. You might know, especially because you're here for trade deals and stuff. Make a lore heraldry check at +20. Yeah,
Whoa.
that's literally the miller and bread rights symbol. It's kind of the people who work as intermediaries between farmers and bakers.
Oh, okay. Are they like a countrywide thing or?
That specific, from the way that the sheaf was described to you, that is the Bogenhofen chapter. Most guilds are local, but with like a very loose national affiliation, right? Just because it takes a while to communicate. It's not like there's giant conclaves. Most things are based on the needs of the town.
They don't have BreadCon.
Now they do. Yeah, now that you mentioned that, they do now. Yeah, now there's a BreadCon. Yep. In fact, BreadCon is going to be during the Schaffenfest now. Yeah. So in a day, as one of the major festivities that's part of the huge festival that's happening tomorrow here in town, is BreadCon.
We just see bakers walking the streets.
People cosplaying as different.
Why did you become the Swedish chef for that?
Oh, I have my cosplay all ready for BreadCon, guys.
I'm going as sexy pumpernickel.
I didn't work out at all, though. Shit.
I'm going as a turgid baguette.
That's why you saw the bread fairy. It was a cosplay.
That's where I can't take you people anywhere.
Okay.
Right. So,
Anyway, I'm gonna take back
plot.
I'm gonna take Aldolphus's note and kind of like put the two together and say, do you think bread fairy or do you think the do you think the bread heraldry man could be this QF?
Possibly.
Where's the
What's that?
Bakers Guild? The place where Mal mentioned she is
Millers and bread rights people. Yeah.
the Millers and Bread Rights. Do they have a town?
They have a guild hall. They don't have like a town.
I'm at a guild hall. Sorry, I have a guild hall in
Yeah.
town.
Yeah,
I think we go
they
there.
do have a guild hall.
I say we go there. What do you think?
Would one of us pretend that we're looking for entry, or are we just gonna go question?
Are you kidding? We have a noble with us. We could go where the fuck we want. This is Miss Leaderbug.
True.
I don't know that I'm still that person, am I? Because it's not like I can get any money off of it, and the lie... It's hard for me to lie. I'm not much of a liar.
Oh god, you're doing this so well, Throck.
I'm mostly just disappointed that I'm not going to be super rich and have a manor, and I feel like we're not mad enough about that. Because I'm pretty mad about that.
Do you want to kill the people who faked you out of this?
But didn't we just kill... I mean, the problem is I feel like we killed the person already, and now it just feels like a hollow victory.
Don't
'Cause...
worry. When we get back to Alsdorf, you can stay in my aunt's manor.
Oh, I'd love to do that. That would make me feel so much better. And at least I won't be rich, but at least I'll have my elven family.
Oh god. I mean, yeah, that's Roland in character.
Yeah.
Oh god, I cannot wait for you to meet her aunt.
I...
It goes so well. I want to see it.
Well,
I will do.
Oh yes. Hopefully next time we won't be in it running from false accusations of murder. But
I don't want you
That would
to
be
die.
great.
right. So to the bread people.
To the bread people.
Okay.
Oh wait, we should get Wilhelm first.
Oh yeah, let's go to the manor and get Wilhelm, at
Yeah,
least.
it is getting on into the afternoon at this point, because you guys took most of the morning to get lost, and then took the rest of the
Sorry.
morning to realize there was no Gartenweg, and then the afternoon was looking for the printers, and then going to talk to the printers, and now you're going to talk to Wilhelm. Yeah, okay. Wilhelm is over by the manor, and he, as you come up to the manor, like I said, it's there's like one street, and then it's in this, and it's all cobblestone. It's kind of uphill. And there's this kind of circle that goes around the manor house with a maybe a 12-foot high wall. It's not a castle, right? It's a secured VIP's home with a double-gated tall door.
So it's like Bregenberger in the Last Kingdom.
It's the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Yeah, it is like the Hollywood Hills, except that there are guys with crossbows on the wall. Yes. Which would maybe be like Arnold Schwarzenegger's house in the Hollywood Hills. Yeah. At least that's how I imagine it. Like, do you have a problem? I just wanted my dominoes. And
it was the node, man.
At first you take a quick stroll around and you don't see Wilhelm at first. And then Mal, you feel a little toot behind you. A little tug on your frock.
Oh, it's your son.
What?
Guten Tag, my knight.
Oh.
It seems like
What?
every time you talk to Wilhelm, his voice gets a little bit deeper.
Right. Well,
God, he's hitting puberty. This is
he's
gonna
that
be a
age.
good phase.
Yeah. Guten Tag. I am 13. How old are you?
All
We
right.
hit puberty early here at the right clan, Mal. Sorry.
Did you see anything odd?
There were a number of guards who went. And I'm not.
I want to die and come back as Wilhelm. I do. I want to roll a character and it just have it be Wilhelm. I want the XP, but I want to be Wilhelm. That's what I'm hoping for.
There are a number of guards who I have seen go in and out. Yeah. More than I'm used to seeing in a VIP person's house. So I don't know if that's weird here or not. So if it's regular to have a number of guards go in and out of the house. But
Well,
I did,
it is BreadCon.
I think
it is
so.
bread card. I'm very excited for some tasty bread.
Mhm.
Aren't we all?
All right. Nothing else? No shifty-looking people? Any-
What do you mean by shifty? Like
Like people walk like anybody going in with a very tall hat?
They look like us. People that look like
no.
us.
But there was a number of burgers who went in, so they wanted together. And they haven't come out yet. That was about 2 hours ago.
Did anyone go in with a pin, a golden pin that looks like a sheaf of wheat?
Yes, one of them did, I think.
What did it look like?
Well, it was. I think they all had a guild pin of some sort on them. He was kind of thin. Yeah, he was kind of thin and greedy and middle-aged. He does meet the description of the person who was with Castor. Or Adolphus Kuftos, who was the guy who put the crossbow bolt in Roland's chest before.
I kind of just kind of go. Ow. Why did I do that shit? Fuck no.
All right. That's very good information. Thank you, Wilhelm.
What
Here.
I can do.
I say we go visit our old friend.
I pull out a gold crown, and I'll give it to Wilhelm and say, "Go get yourself something nice."
Oh, this is very nice of you. Thank you, Master.
You don't.
His voice is getting deeper and deeper.
I can't help it. I want him to speak like this all the time. Good day.
Just call me Mel.
Good.
This is how I talk.
When I get to Wilhelm, he will be like this.
Jawohl.
Yeah.
What is it? I'm sorry, Mel. What do you want to say?
Please don't call me Master. Just Mel.
Yes,
Yeah,
Master.
yes.
Yes,
Yes, Master. Yeah, today is not a day of focus, and I like that about us. Yes, Mel.
Right. Yes. Enjoy the gold. Go and then get whatever. Just head back to
I should go buy a sword.
bodies. Bodies, berries.
That went extreme for a 13-year-old.
that escalated quickly.
Yeah. I'll be back. Let me buy a gun.
I will go buy a small sword, and I will stab people for you.
Oh my god.
Please don't.
You know what? We did pick up this kid, Mal. We knew he was capable of this.
No, I was thinking I could buy some candy or something.
I will also buy some candy with the change, because it is tasty and I like candy.
Here, have 2 silver for some candy.
Thank you.
Let him buy his sword, please. He needs to defend himself. He needs to be with us the entire campaign.
All right. I guess. Okay.
I will bury you all. I'll be back.
It's a compliment in Right Clan. We die young.
I'm just gonna look around everybody. Is it just me, or is he just a wee bit strange, even for us?
Guys, everyone, I'm starting to be scared of Wilhelm.
No, he's perfect for us. You leave him alone. He's a beautiful child growing into manhood.
I'm worried he may be a grown man impersonating a child.
It's actually a dwarf who shaved his beard.
He's a bit chubby.
Whoa, why do you have stubble all of a sudden?
I'm less worried about his. I'm less worried about his race, more worried about his possible psychosis.
He's been around Gloria for a few days. Yeah.
I will whisper, yeah, witches may have effect on those kind of people.
Okay. Hopefully I can try to get him to not stab people.
If they have it coming, they have it coming. Anyway.
I mean, defending themselves is different than...
Oh, he's fine. Leave him alone. We just let a pit bull loose on the goddamn village.
Hey.
Okay. Oof. It would have been easier if we got a dog. Should we ask the guards if we could visit our old friend?
Sure. Well, he is expecting us, right?
Yeah, I don't believe he was expecting us in the castle, but he is expecting us.
Okay. Well,
You guys just bought your own lie. At no point in time was he like, "Oh yeah, I will see you tomorrow."
Oh, really?
No, that is what you told people. Oh yeah, that's we're gonna go see him. He told us that he would want to see us again. Is what you told his dad, right? You didn't actually have that conversation with Gunter. You had that with Gunter's dad.
Yeah, Gunther's expecting us totally. I believe my own lie.
Cards on the table, he probably doesn't want to see us.
I'm Gloria. I've lied so much that I believe it to be a truth.
Yeah, that's not true. Everything we say is true. I'm an elf, and you're totally a knight, and yeah.
I am.
Gloria is a knight. I mean, I can't keep track of everybody now. It's just so...
Let's just head to the manor.
Okay.
I'll go.
You head to the gates. There's 2 guards with halberds in the livery of Bogenhofen standing on either side.
Good day.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag to you as well. We're here to see Gunther. We're the party who brought him back from the brink of hell.
Yeah, you were paid, weren't you?
Yeah, but we wanted to speak with him again, and
Were
he
you
wanted
looking
to
for more money?
again. No. We all just kind of connected real close, and we become friends. And we said we come in and check up on him, and have a good chat. He seems very lonely as a child.
Is this... I will go ask, but I am letting you know this is my skeptical face. And he goes through a sally door, which is a door cut into the door, right? And you wait.
I will charm the other guard and be like, "Sup?"
Guten Tag.
Yeah, you too. Sup?
How's being a god here?
It's kind of boring. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Nothing really.
I hear you had a lot of people coming in today. Is that for BreadCon?
It was as a meeting. I don't know what it's about. It's not my business.
But what about BreadCon? Are you excited?
I'm very excited for Schaffen Festival. It'll be very good.
He lifts his chainmail and there's like a BreadCon 2017 shirt.
Yeah. BreadCon 2017! That was the best BreadCon.
That's how everybody who can't afford tickets goes into BreadCon is to become an enforcer.
I will be taking my son, and we will eat a lot of bread, and it will be good. And beer.
Yeah, Liechtenstein came in concert.
I love BreadCon, guys.
Yeah,
It's the best.
BreadCon, brought to you by Mal. Yeah. About 50 minutes later, the guard comes out and goes, "Nope. Nope.
What?
Really?
What do you mean no?
I mean, no.
No.
Oh.
No.
Gunther is refusing to see us?
Gunther is busy, and he does not have time to see you."
This was his father, wasn't it? Between you and me, man, come on. They're not like us. Gunther and us are friends. This is his father, isn't it? I want to charm him to the best of my ability.
Make a challenging charm.
Challenging?
+0.
I am familiar with the challenging.
Oh!
Ooh! Okay. You don't have to say anything else. Does he seem off to you?
Gunther okay?
Is good.
He's walk away in that direction.
Wait, what?
He's asking us. He's pointing us to walk towards him. Let's go.
No, I'm telling you to leave before there's more. Okay.
No.
Okay, how about this? And I reach into my pockets and I pull out 2 gold.
Ooh.
And I give one to each guard, and I'm like, I saw some rapscallions around the side. Maybe you should go check it out.
He looks up at the wall and goes, "Barry! There seems to be a problem over around to the east. Can you go look at it?"
Barry, what's up, dude?
What?
I didn't know the militia was being called. Sorry, I just want to see Barry one more time.
Did they take my money?
They did take your money.
All right, let's go around. Just follow. We'll go in the direction he's kind of pointing his head. I don't know if it's a way or anything.
He was telling us to leave.
I
love you guys so much. I love you guys so much.
They just took it and didn't help us.
No, of course you didn't. You didn't ask any questions.
I told them to go around the side so we could sneak in.
This is a dead end. Actually,
Use your feminine wiles, Wilhelmina.
yeah, I leave everybody there, and I just kind of go up to him and just, again, I'm in nice clothing. I'm not
Yeah.
unpleasant looking or anything like that. And
No,
I just
no.
go,
I'm just a scribe.
look, I'm sorry about my friends. They're kind of, they're useful to have around, but I'm looking for some information. There's a guy that came in earlier he had a golden sheaf of wheat on him. He may have gotten a friend of mine, in a bad way. And I just wanted some information just to see who he was. Because in case we have to take him to court or anything, because I mean she's not low-born, if you know what I mean. It's definitely could be a bit of a scandal. So I was really hoping if I could get some help. Just all I need is a name.
Make a charm test.
I'll whisper to Crow. Where the
Plus
fuck?
20.
That's Tracy. Oh!
It is Tracy.
And he'll lean in and he'll go, look. I shouldn't be talking about this. They're having a very important meeting. I don't know what it's about. But the gentleman that you are inquiring about, I don't know his first name, but he is one of the guild meisters of the bread and wheat guild, and he goes by Herr Steinhager.
Herr Steinhager, you said?
Yeah, well, and I will write that down for you.
So you're saying he's really high up in the guild?
Jawohl.
Okay.
I don't think he's a guild meister, but he definitely has a position within the guild. It's very, very important.
Really? Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so
You're very welcome.
much.
Thank
You
you
have
so
a good
much.
day.
Do you want to go get a beer later?
Sure.
Maybe meet at the Schaffenfest?
The Shuffle Fest? Yeah, totally. I'll be around. I mean, you'll see my weird ass friends, but I'll totally be there.
Yeah.
And I walk away.
Excellent.
We'll all walk away and I'll be like, where the fuck did that come from?
I'm not completely useless. I'm a bit more useful than just hitting things in the head.
Anyway.
It was a very good job. Did you get my gold back?
No.
Guess I'll just say goodbye to that gold then.
So where are we going now? Are we going to go over to the guild hall and find out about Herr Steinhanger?
That works.
It's starting to get towards the end of the day.
Hmm. I mean,
After doing that, I need a good drink.
I can let them go and I'll go over to the guild hall.
Okay.
I'll come with.
Roll Mal out.
All right. As you head over to the guild hall,
All right, what's our cover story for this one?
I have it perfectly. I am Roland
Oh, God.
Eichmann and you are an elfin knight.
And?
That's it.
Oh, simple. I like it.
I love you. That's both in character and out. Let's go.
okay. So as you make your way over, it's actually not that far from the manor house, the mayor's house. This is kind of the posher section of town as these things go. And you find it's a large sort of meeting hall, right? It's single story with that white stucco and wood construction, and it's got a very thick thatched roof on it of probably wheat sheaves. And fun historical note, whenever you see thatching these days, it's way too thin. Most thatched roofs are probably 2 feet thick or foot thick in thatch. So it's just FYI, just so you know. Yeah, I found that out the other day. I was very fascinated by it. Anyways, it's got a large set of double doors. kind of in the center of this hall, and then these broad windows all the way around.
Guten Tag.
As you're walking into meeting space, mostly, there is a couple of doors that head off into the back, and there's not really anyone in here right now.
Nose for trouble. I mean, this guy's people.
Yeah, it's good people.
Are there like offices or anything?
Yeah, you would imagine that's what the two doors in the back are.
Okay. Are there like
bad
names
feeling
on the doors?
about this? Let's do it stealthily, though.
Are there names on the doors?
There are no names on the doors.
Because it's just a set of double doors that lead into the back.
Oh.
Let's be careful. Well,
That's two separate offices. It's not double doors. It's two. Looks like two
it's
office
two?
doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we just go knock on one?
Yeah, but there's nobody here.
Well, they're
Yeah,
probably
let's
getting breadcon set up.
Probably. Let's knock.
Yeah? Who is it?
Guten Tag!
Guten Tag? Who's that?
Herr Steinhager?
You see the door open and go, no, Herr Steinhager's not here. And this kind of youngish-looking gentleman pokes his head out. He's got red hair and kind of these big mutton chops. He's wearing like a white shirt with like a black vest, and he goes, "Yeah, but he looks at the elf. Uh-oh. Did the cameras just floop around? Cameras floop.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. I will try and fix those on the fly as we continue playing. It looks at the elf very oddly.
I'm here. I'm a scribe, and I'm here with this knight to escort them and work out a trade deal between the Wheat Guild, whatever it's called. Roland knows what it's called. And
I look at Roland and I start speaking in Elvish.
What are you saying in Elvish?
Just nothing. I'm not saying
No one
anything.
doesn't know. He doesn't speak Elvish.
No,
I know a little bit. Like I know like that much.
I'm pretending like you're my translator, kind of a thing. Like nodding and very insisting. That of course we have a meeting. Like,
yeah, if it was supposed to be today, but I understand there is some sort of larger meeting happening. Maybe there was a conflict of schedules.
I have nothing in my schedule. I am the chief scribe of the guild, and I don't have this in my ledger.
Oh, God, this must have been a miscommunication. My lady, I apologize greatly. Is there anything that we could do to work something out with Herr Steinhager and...
Why would you want to talk with Herr Steinhager? He's not in charge.
Oh, then who is? I apologize. Our communication was through Herr Steinhager.
Yeah, no, Josef Bach is in charge. He's the guild master, if that's who you're looking for.
Very well.
What exactly is Herr Steinhager's position within the guild?
Oh, he's just an intermediary between some of the farmers. He's also a lawyer, I think. He does a couple of different jobs.
Interesting. Well,
What is his first name?
What is his first name?
Herr?
Last name is Steinhager. I'm assuming it starts with an F, with an S. FS.
Let me see. Let me go look because he's. I don't interact with him much. I know he's doing some meetings today, but let me have a look at my ledger real quick.
Breakenfurt Steinhager?
My last interaction with him. Oh yeah, I have a thing here. I have a receipt from him for some legal work he did for us the other day. It is Franz Steinhager.
Franz
Yeah,
Steinhager.
Yeah.
And he would be in the manor just now.
Yeah, he's meeting with a number of the guild representatives. He's working today, I believe, as the guild's lawyer, along with Herr Bach. They're working on some sort of preparations for the Scharfenfest and then some dealings for afterwards, I think.
My friend, is it possible to go between you and I? Scribe to scribe.
Yeah?
Is it possible that we may intrude into his office for a little bit?
Absolutely not. Why would you want to go to Herr Bach's office?
I will
I will
give him 10 gold.
Make a bribery check.
Bribery?
Mhm.
Is this going to be the deal where it's like plus 10 for every gold I drop? So is it a 20?
Let me look at the rule for that real quick, because I think you are right. The more money you drop, the more... let's see.
makes
There it is. Yeah. The more bonus you get. Let us look. Rules, skills and talents. Skills, bribery. And a successful bribery test tells you if a target may be bribed. If so, your GM will secretly determine the price of the corporation, increasing the amount according to their usual honesty and the risk involved in taking the bribe. You can then guess that the target amount is equal to 9. No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry.
That's all good.
But you can make a bribery test at +0.
20 gold's alive. Please work. Please work. Please work. Of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Why would it
9.
work?
No, of course I can't let you in, sir. You are not a member of the guild. I don't believe he knows you, and I don't have you on the books. So I'm starting to be confused as to why you and your friend here are here.
Because your friend may have put a crossbow bolt in my chest, and I'm starting to get very fucking impatient about this right now.
I am 100% sure that is not the... feel free to re-roll that bribe check. Thank you, Arctic Nerd.
Nope.
9. It is no good.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I'm
Arctic
sorry.
Nerd.
Thank you, Arctic Nerd. That's amazing.
Yes. We tried our best.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry you think that a lawyer shot you in the chest with a crossbow bolt. You don't look harmed.
I'm gonna put my arm around him. And I go,
Yeah,
looks
that looks
can
very
be
nasty.
deceiving.
Yeah, it hurt a lot, you dick.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a good wound. Looks... Ouchies. I don't care, so...
Oh, all right. Okay. Sorry, I'm not. You. I point to Crow and like. I think we're good here. You two can head out. I'll finish things up here.
Oh, you do... Look, I'm just a scribe. I don't know what's going on. I can't let you in there. I'm sorry.
I'll explain. This was a ruse. We're actually.
Really? This was a ruse?
I will hand her the notes in the will in the affidavit, and I'm like, you fucking deal with this shit before I kill him. I may actually kill a scribe.
Actually,
I start pulling Roland away. I'm like, let's get you some alcohol.
Oh God! Kill him! Pull out the sword.
No, let's put that back in. Let's just put that back in there.
We're working security for BreadCon, and we were assigned to check things here and make sure that, you're doing your job. And you are. Which was very good of you. Thank you.
You are working security for BreadCon, and you needed to come check on the scribe?
On this office. Who knows someone could try to get in here? Look, we've heard some rumors that the Meat and Cheese Guild are going to start some things.
Killed
I do not trust you.
You don't need to trust
I'm gonna walk up. I'm like, you do not trust a nun of Tar?
Where's it at? Where's the fucking skill? It's not deception. What is it? It's...
Charm?
Yeah, make a charm test.
With anything?
9. Y'all have been fucking this up all day, so no.
Oh.
Well, there you go. You see, alright, I understand. You are here for security, and I respect that. I find it hard that there's an elf here for security, but you seem on the level, and you look like a knight to me, so I agree.
They have spent a lot of money making sure that this place is going to be very secure.
That is good to hear, because yes, that is good to hear. So, I still can't let you into his office. If that was what your hope is here.
Could you, I could write up the, I could just write up the report and then you could leave it on his desk?
Yes, that would be, absolutely I can do that. It's getting close to closing time, so I need to go home to my family soon. If you could do it quickly?
Yes, of course. And I'll, like, pull out, like, a piece of paper and, like, grab a pen and just, like, write up a fake report. I think that's just like security check went perfectly. The Meat and Cheese Guild will have no opportunities to cause trouble.
Jeez.
I'll, like, wrap it up and, like, walk over to him and hand it over to him. Can I do need to see you put it on. I need to know that he received it, or at least that he will receive it. Can I just see you put it on his desk?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And he opens the door, and in there is a desk, 2 bookshelves, a small chest sitting next to the desk, a ledger sitting on top of the desk, and he walks in and he puts the piece of paper on top of the desk, walks out, locks the door, and goes, see there, I put it in.
When he, can I, like, when he's doing that, could I just, like, get a quick scan to see if there's anything, like, weird?
Yeah, make a perimeter test. Make a perception test, yeah.
Okay, is that, plus
20.
zero or plus?
That is
20?
plus 20, yeah.
Boop.
It does not seem, it seems like an office to you. It seems like there's office things. And more, yeah, it doesn't, nothing there seems out of the ordinary. What specifically would you be looking for, if I may ask?
I guess if there was just any, like similar looking documents to the one we had, or if there was any, like...
Is there anything with a purple hand on it?
Yeah, I guess
nothing.
If there happened to be, like...
Okay, just a giant purple hand painting.
Yeah, it's just like a...
Yeah, like just a tapestry of, like,
easy.
chaos demons with, like, purple hands on their chest, like, slaughtering civilians. Yeah, no, you don't see anything that would... And your sixth sense isn't beeping off either while you're in here, right? Like, you're not getting any sort of, this is mystical and weird, and I don't like it, and it makes me uncomfortable. No, it seems like an office, yeah.
Okay, great. All right, perfect, thank you.
You're very welcome.
We're very confident, but just so you are aware, tomorrow at BreadCon, if anyone mentions the salami, you go get a guard immediately.
If anyone mentions salami, I will go get a guard immediately.
Good. All right.
Okay.
Stay safe.
You too, and thank you for your service.
I would have killed him.
This is going to be a constant theme throughout the entire campaign, but I can't believe that worked.
I head out back to the group. Like,
yeah.
All right. I don't believe there's anything going on with the office itself.
Great, that we kid outside the goddamn guild.
He's our FS from the note.
I know he is.
We need to get into that office. Is it on the ground floor or is it upstairs?
It's on
was
the
on the ground
first floor. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it was on
only
the
the
ground
one floor. Yeah.
Was there a window?
Was there a window?
Yeah, did it look like
there was a window in the back. Yeah.
So does it put onto the street, the side, or the back?
The alley. Yeah.
Perfect.
And they're closing down. For the
Yeah.
Gloria, you're
Yes.
sneaky, aren't you? You've always been very good at being unseen and moving around certain ways.
I mean, a little bit, just elven grace.
Exactly. That elven grace just allows you to blend right in.
Yes.
Great. You're going in there after dark.
Okay.
We're gonna break open the window and you're gonna sneak in.
There's a lock. She can probably take it.
I just want to
That
know
doesn't-
that
if
those
that
two
doesn't
things
work-
don't seem to go together. Break open and sneak in.
It's called breaking and entering.
Here, just let me do it on my own. You guys, it doesn't make sense for all of us to be there while I do it.
Not...
Just let me go do it. You guys go back. I'll do it like at midnight tonight, right? And then I'll just meet you in the morning at the Schaffenfest.
Yep, sounds great.
Sure. There didn't seem... At
I
least
would
in
like
plain
to
sight,
know-
there wasn't anything there wasn't anything odd. And I didn't get any sort of. It didn't seem dangerous, so. Or any odd hidden things, so.
I'm gonna raise my hand and go, I would just like to point out. Mal, can you cover your ears for just a second? What happened to my.
I don't. What?
Are you going to do this right now?
Can you cover your ears for just 1 second? Trust me.
Why?
Just do it.
You don't trust me?
Don't yell. What? No, I'm just. I don't understand.
I'd like to share something with the group that might be offensive to noble ears.
She's been with us long enough, if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't.
I think whatever you have to say, that Mal should be able to hear too.
I just glare at Gloria. Now, please, just this one time, cover your ears.
All right.
What's
as soon as
up?
Mal's ears are covered, I'm going to look straight at Gloria and go, how do you feel about your reading? Because we might be looking for documents.
Oh, shit, yeah.
How do I feel about my reading? I can't remember. She took literacy, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, she did. She did last time. We were there. She learned to read and write. I was working with it on her.
I don't have it on her talents.
Oh, God damn it.
I can only go off what's here. Hang on. She does have language magic. I mean, she didn't put it on her talents. Wilhelmina learned how to read. Hang on.
What's my agility? Oh, my agility's okay. Yeah, maybe I'll help. If she can get me in there, I can do what I can.
Yeah, I'm not the most particularly...
On a scale of 1 to 31, I'm close to 31.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, she doesn't know how to read. She can read magic. She can't read Reichspiel.
Can
I
I
have another-
read my hands now?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
All right. That.
There was a lot of swearing. You're better off, trust me.
I'm a huffer. We swear like sailors.
I think I can't swear.
Say a swear word, Mal.
I say something in Elvish.
Stinky face.
Poopy head.
Yeah.
Fart
All right.
nugget.
Well, turd squirt.
Well, I'll tell you what it means later in our next lesson.
Very well. That was a touche.
Anyway, I get
Right.
the feeling one of us gonna have to go in with her.
Yeah. God. Either Wilhelmina or I, huh? Or you.
We should. Should we do this? I feel like. Is this
I
safe?
feel like we should just get bandit masks, kidnap, FS, and then beat him to death. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm very angry. I almost died thanks to this asshole's fucking, scheming bullshit. I want to chop off his head, but we're not going to do that.
Right. So
I am
you're
holding
gonna stay
myself
at
back.
the end.
Maybe, but kidnapping him is just a good of option. I'm just saying, it's a plausible idea. Will we get in a lot of shit for it? Absolutely. Can it be done? Yes. Just throwing it out there.
Where was the FS from?
It's the note of the person that kidnapped the noble's son.
Yeah, we found, and we also found an FS on the the main dude. The note.
His note has a QF.
Oh,
I have
he
it
had a
as an F.
QF.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yes. Just to clarify, the note that Adolphus had on him was QF. The note
But
that you
that's-
found in the cave with the big box of money for the mutants, had FS.
Oh, okay. So that one did have an FS. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, that was the one I was talking about. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The only one we can see is the QF, so I just wanted to make sure we're.
Oh, you should. Oh, yeah, because I didn't. Did I not make a little notey thing for that other one? Yeah, I'm sorry. That one is FS. I thought I made a note for that one because that's the very first one.
All good. Yeah, I just saw that, and I want to make sure we were all on the same page with stuff.
Yep.
What are we doing?
I'm praying. I'm literally going to go off and start praying about which. I'm gonna
we should
pray
go to
for
the
a sign from
Schaffenfest.
Tom.
I feel like wouldn't it be dangerous, like the night before the Schaffenfest, to go after this person, and then they would be noticed that they are gone if we took them? Who am I speaking as right now? That would be Gloria. I'm just, Gloria in her criminal mind.
You're sounding awfully articulate today.
I'm sorry. I think. Sorry.
That was a really good Wilhelm impression.
I know. Yes, I know. I like to impress.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Very good.
All right. Well, let's just
We
sleep.
could,
Let's just sleep.
if you would really like to try to get in there, I'm sure they'll all be very busy with BreadCon.
Oh, I could try doing BreadCon. Yes, maybe.
I will go with you, and as soon as you kind of do your roguish stuff of trying to, I'm not stealthing.
But you're supposed to meet Yosef, aren't you? I mean, we're all supposed to meet Yosef. It'd be weird if you didn't show up, though. He's your buddy.
Right, it would be very bad and you'd have to. If you did that, you'd have to miss BreadCon.
I hate.
This is why I'm
BreadCon.
saying
It's
maybe
become a
we do
mess
it
over the
after
years.
when it's
Too many
less
people.
hectic. I don't know.
But it's the perfect cover as well.
Oh, you're right. It is a good cover.
We just warned them to increase security around there.
We are the security.
I think between 12
At
and 2
BreadCon.
a.m. is probably the best time.
I don't know. Do you want to talk to your new boyfriend?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. I am going back. I'm going home. This is the first time I am going home.
All right. And as you
Mal,
head home and people...
Sorry,
we're gonna
Mal,
take our
if you wanna
break right
come
now,
with
but-
me and meet my sisters. It's all for you.
Oh, sure.
And as at least the two of you head back to Roland's house and somebody goes talk to their boyfriend and Sister Crow prays, we're gonna go take a quick break and we'll be back.
I like to think Sister
in-
Crow's just like, wait, where'd everybody go?
We'll be back in just a few moments. Bye. And with that, we're live. All right, and we're back. Yeah, nobody heard any of that, so you're fine. Don't worry. Hey, everybody, welcome back. We are playing Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, Wings of Chaos, Episode 7, and we are here with our amazing players. I'm just going to throw it back over to y'all. It seems like you had a little bit more you wanted to do before the day closes, so hit me. Hit me.
I'll go to a library. I just want to. I want to do some research. I want to feel like I accomplished something today.
You did accomplish. You guys have accomplished a number of things today.
Okay, well, I will eventually contemplate on them. But I would like to research some more into the purple hand. I wanted to do that for a few sessions.
Okay, so you're gonna spend a little time going to the library. Sure. Anybody else? What is everyone else doing?
I'm going to when I finish praying and notice that everybody else is gone. I'm going to well, first of all, is there a small orphanage in this city?
There's definitely an orphanage, yes.
Okay. I'm carrying around a lot of gold.
Sure.
How much?
And my character, Crow's not really extremely interested in gold. It's not really her thing. So she's actually going to go to the orphanage and anonymously donate 80 gold.
Holy God. Okay. Yeah. So you just want to do it, or do you want to roleplay it?
Oh, I'm just going to do it.
Okay.
Because it's anonymous. She's just going to go there and... Oops, sorry. She's going to go there and take out a bag of the pre-selected gold. She's going to keep a little bit for herself for like expenses and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's going to kind of heft it and think about her own childhood because she was out in the forest. And she's going to knock on the door and set the bag down and then walk around the corner.
Aw. As you walk around the corner, you hear the door open. And you hear a... and then the door closed very quickly.
And then I'm going to go check on my shrine to Tal. I'm supposed to be maintaining in this city.
Yeah, as you get there, I mean, it's been a little while since you've been there, so it needs some curation. Tell me about your shrine.
I'm going to say that it's like on the outskirts of the city, closer to the forest.
Okay.
And
so outside the walls?
Yeah.
Okay.
But just outside. Like I could literally just throw a rock and hit a wall. And most Talite shrines that I've read about are very open space, nature oriented. Yes. So I'm just thinking that there's going to be a semicircle of standing stones with a totem pole in the middle. And
interesting.
And around that is just various items that are sacred to Tal, like bones and furs and stuff that people have left. Yeah. And I'll just go around and make sure that everything is set neatly and that it's still an appropriate place for travelers to come to.
As you make it to the shrine, you notice a few people have left additional gifts, but there is some kind of moss growing on the totem pole now that's obscuring some of the carving in it, and it just needs a little upkeep.
Yeah, I'll start working on that.
Okay, cool. And that will take you till you get CP to fix it up. What else we got? That'll take you till you feel like it's time to hit the sack. It's because it's starting to get dark, and by the time you got it all cleaned up and niced again, it's going to be time to... Unless you want to, for some reason, stay up beyond your natural sleepy time, that will be the day for you.
Yeah, no, I'll work on the shrine and then go to bed.
Okay. Cool. Roland, you were going to do some research.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a library. It's not a huge library here. How do you want to go about researching? Because it's a medium-sized town, right? And books are a thing that you can buy in a store, but they're still vaguely expensive, and so they have important works here. But they also have, I would imagine there's probably about 1,000 books total in this library. So it's like a medium to small size library.
Okay. I want to just roll for it, but I do want to ask the librarian to point me to the obscure, the religious, the occult sections of the.
There's no occult section.
Well, then, stories of valiant knights and warriors of Sigmar fending away
Oh,
evil,
it definitely
chaotic
has that.
natures.
Yes. We do
Fending
have
off the most
many
evil,
tales of Sigmar.
chaotic
Yeah.
natures. Yes, especially with
Yeah.
pictures. Like, I want historical text more than
Yeah.
religious.
Oh, that we can definitely give you. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead and make a make a.
I think it actually preferates to read right. Let me check real quick.
Art of library terms. Will it be? Handle intimidation. I think there is actually a research skill.
Oh, there is?
There may be. Let me make sure. I think so. But it's just there is a research skill, but
Val is with me, right?
only
I
if
think-
Mal chooses to be.
Yeah, I have it. I have research.
I think if you're going to the library first, I'll go and get like Wilhelm, and see if he wants to come to your house or not, and then I'll meet you back there.
I would
Yeah.
like to meet his parents. Yes.
Why? It was the voice that scares me.
Good. Alrighty.
All right. What should I roll? Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, this will be just a straight challenging intelligence test.
Of course, failure. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, this is not. Well, this is not your area of expertise.
No.
Although I respect you for going to do the research, you read a number of thrilling tales of the exploits of Sigmar and his mighty hammer Galmaraz, and his friendship with the dwarves, and their destruction of evil forces of chaos that are clearly no longer in the Empire in any way whatsoever, because he has permanently made the Empire safe from all chaos for all time, because that's what the religious texts tell you, is that there's no chaos here. There's no chaos. There's no mutants. Are you crazy?
Way to go, Sigmar. It's not like I got fucking slashed by a number of them, killed one in the head, and then got shot by a crossbow bolt with some dudes with purple hands, and then it's not until it just goes on.
All right. Yeah. With you reading all that, probably Mal and Wilhelm are at the library ready for us to head out. Did
I
you
like
find
these
me?
books. They smell good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're shit reads, though, and he closes them. He just slams them on the table, and he's like, come on.
Well, people like different books.
All right, while you're researching, Wilhelmina, what are you doing?
I went back to the inn.
Any specific things you want to get accomplished this evening?
She's just basically just gonna wash up, check her clothing, all that stuff, just have a night in, more or less. And she's gonna
Nice.
read her the new book she has.
Awesome. Okay. And you read your new book, and it is good. Glory will join you for the first part of it before she also goes to sleep.
Oh, no.
No, that's it. They're just you drink and have a charming conversation as much as you want, or she can just shut up if you tell her to shut up. And yeah, the night will pass uneventfully for you guys. And so back to Mal and Roland. Und Wilhelm.
Oh, hi, Wilhelm. Okay.
So, what does your family? What do they do?
They're Huffers. My dad is. My mom died. I have
Oh, your
3
family.
sisters. Or 2 sisters, sorry.
So, yeah.
I'll knock on the door.
It's a family business.
Yep, as you make your way down, the house is like 2 blocks up from the river itself, and you smell the river, and it's like, it smells like home, yay. And you knock on the door, and your father opens the door, and he's like, good day, son, it's good to see you. I did not know you were back in town.
Father, sorry, I had to take care of a few things with the mayor's son before I came back. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I knew you went out, and I'm glad you're back safely. Come in, let's have, we're just sitting down to dinner. I'm sure we can have extra. Ooh, and you brought, 2 guests with you. A small child and an elf.
This is an elven knight, and this is
Oh.
her squire, or page. I apologize.
Thanks, yes.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet the both of you. Come, please. I am Helmut. It's a pleasure.
Greetings.
Please come into my humble abode, Miss Knight and young page
Oh.
lad.
My name is Maldiathan Moonsong, and this is Wilhelm.
Good. Hello.
We're not sure where it came from. It just happened recently. Kind of happens
well-
overnight.
Wilhelm, do
just
you have a
happens
last name? Or is it just
No,
Wilhelm?
It's just Wilhelm.
Do you want? Oh wait, right, because that was the whole. Yes, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. That was the
I
whole
want
thing.
these.
That was the whole thing. You were gonna have mine at some point. Okay,
Yes.
right. Okay.
Good.
Father,
Okay.
how are things? Father, how are things in the town?
Good. Everyone's getting ready for the festival tomorrow. It's going to be very exciting, I think.
Has the mayor been acting a little strange? Has he done some unusual things?
Well, I haven't had beer with him recently. I don't know.
Really?
I mean,
Is that
I've never
unusual? Out of character?
No. He was being sarcastic because he has
Oh,
never had
alright.
any reason to interact with the mayor in his entire life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, I got shot in the chest. Crossbow.
You seem to be doing awfully well.
Yeah, it hurt a lot.
Oh my
Very
god!
good doctor help him.
Yep.
By Sigmar's hammer.
Where are the
your
little
chest.
girls? I want to. That's the reason Mal's here. I knew they'd get a kick out of an elf. Where are my
Oh
sisters?
yes, let me bring them down. What are your sisters' names?
Aaron and Hilda.
Aaron, Hilda, come downstairs. And they come down and they're like, oh my god, an elf! Oh, ho, ho, ho. And they freak out. I can't play
Hi, I'm
little
here
girls
too.
very well. It's not in my oeuvre. But two little girls come down, seem very excited to meet you, Mal.
Now we cannot make these two our pages, Mal. All right.
I don't collect them. Well,
Gotta catch 'em all,
Gotta catch 'em all.
children, mon.
Oh gosh.
orphan kids.
My father's right here.
Not for a while.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I think I'll just like do elf things for them.
Yes, you do many elf things. Show them your hair. Speak in the elven tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably teach them like a couple phrases in Elatherin.
They love it.
Oh.
They are 100% into it, and not even paying attention to their brother.
Father,
Yes.
Mal and I have become quite a good team together. And I'm
good.
wondering if maybe she could have the spare guest room.
Yes, of course. She is a knight. She doesn't have a knightly sort of place to stay. I feel like the house is not really prepared for nobility.
It's fine. She doesn't care all too much. Right, Mal?
What?
See? You know
Yes.
where.
Okay. Oh yes, of course. You can have I would rather have my bedroom. It's got a bigger, more comfortable bed, and I'll sleep in the guest room while you stay here.
He's offering you his bed to sleep in without him in it. I should specify that part too.
Oh, I see. I wouldn't want to take your bed. That's it.
No, please. You are noble. I would be horrified if I had to have you sleep on a straw mattress.
I've slept on worse during the journey.
Well, but you're home now. So let my home be your home, and sleep in my room, and I will sleep in the.
I'll whisper in Mal's ear. Just say yes.
All right. Of course. If
I would be honored.
And I'll kind of.
Why is Mal so susceptible to peer pressure?
I will. She's a foreigner, and I'll kind of say like it's rude to kind of like put off somebody's hospitality like that.
right.
Explain it to her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's basically like. Oh yeah, of course.
Excellent. And so after dinner and after playing with the kids, the night will pass otherwise uneventfully.
Mal definitely tries to show her sword to the girls.
They seem really excited by it. Helmut seems less enthused.
This is
Sure.
probably the first time they would have ever seen like a woman warrior of any kind too. So
Yeah,
There
Mal
are
show.
women fighters in the Reichland. There's
oh,
not
there
really...
are. Okay.
Yeah. There's not. I don't cleave to
So
the
it's not a
gender
pure-
roles for stuff like
it's
that.
not a
yeah.
This
Pure
is equal
patriarchal.
opportunity Grimdark.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
equal opportunity grimdark. People fight and murder regularly. Yes.
Gotcha. All right. So it's okay. Cool. Never mind then.
Yeah.
I figured it was a very patriarchal, like standard medieval thing for some reason. but
Only not really. It is hierarchical and very strictly hierarchical, but it is not strictly patriarchal.
interesting. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
one
Good
of
night.
the one of the what is it called?
Electric counts.
Yeah, one of the electric counts is a woman.
2 of them are, I think, actually. Yeah.
I have Total War Warhammer, both 1 and 2. I should really play them.
You should. Yes. You won't get a ton of the lore. I mean, you'll get some of the lore, but you won't get like nitty gritty lore. You'll get big picture lore. Yeah. But yeah. Otherwise, and then y'all wake up in your respective sleepy places. The next morning of the Schaffenfest.
Your family was very nice, Roland.
My father's a good man. My sisters are very excitable.
Mm-hmm. I taught them some moves in case.
I hope they never have to use them. No offense.
Well, I mean, yes, of course, but.
How are you doing? Are you doing all right?
I'm great. Yes.
I mean, I've never really asked that of you before. No, I'm being serious. Like, you're far away from home. You're in a foreign land. Do you
yes,
miss home at all?
Yes. What's the name of it again? Uthalun? Uthalun?
Ulthuan. Ulthuan.
Thank you. Yes. Ulthuan's very lovely. It's I spent over 60 years there. I do miss it, yeah, but I am doing what I'm doing here.
Why did you come here? If this is, you could stop at any time. You could just say like you don't want to talk about it at some point.
I
but
wanted to. My aunt is very skilled, very good at what she does, and I wanted to follow in her footsteps.
You wanted to see the world.
Sure.
Well, it's better than seeing vampires, I guess.
Yeah, I have not seen one of those.
Don't want to. I've never seen one either, and I thank Tall. I think Roland is just gonna like convert at that point. Like he'll go up to Sister Crow and be like, "Yep, yep, Sigmar's a piece of shit. Fuck this guy."
Just to be clear, it's a pantheistic religion, right? Like, you can believe in all of them. Just FYI, just for lore purposes, because it hurts my soul.
Roland has a preference.
Yes, you absolutely, but like, it would. And I know I hate to tell people how to roleplay, so I'm going to stop there. But like, Sigmar is not someone who you normally would go like, "Fuck that guy," without somebody coming up and like putting his sword in your chest.
He will keep his mouth shut. Obviously, that was out of character, but Roland feels that way. He would never say that out loud. But okay, well, if you ever want to talk, Mal, about anything, you seem. I mean this sincerely. You're a very skilled fighter. You are very capable of defending yourself, but you seem to be very oblivious towards the insight of others.
That's why I'm not quite a knight yet.
We all care about you very much. After all the months that we spent together, I want you to know that
Sorry, I have a cat attacking my hand. Go, keep going.
everybody, Wilhelmina in her own way, Sister Crow definitely, and even Gloria.
Mm-hmm. Of course, absolutely, yes. You cannot imagine my surprise upon seeing another elf here.
Out of character, how would no? It's not. You know what?
It would be kind of effed to do it without Alex.
Yeah, no. Roland will not. Roland just kind of bites his tongue.
Okay. if she was here, I'd be all for it happening right now.
Right. But I don't think Roland. I don't think Roland would like. Roland doesn't think it's his place to tell him. But he wants to. He wants to prepare her for any surprises, and know that we're all friends.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
How
old are you? 60 years?
I'm 78.
Oh.
I know. What a baby. But, you know.
Sure. Yeah. Good on you.
Barely out of the forest.
Is that a... Okay, yeah, let's go meet the others. That's... Damn, you're old. Compared to a human. I mean, for 78, you look good, I'm not gonna lie, but like... That's a lot of years for humans, just so you know.
I
assume this is all happening as you're walking over to the inn.
Now it is, yes.
Yeah, okay. At this point, you have arrived at the front of the inn, and there are streamers everywhere, and people are obviously heading towards the Marktplatz, which is the kind of center market of town, where the Schaffenfest, the BreadCon 2019, is happening, and your Byronymous is there, and he's got like an ale stand open and things like that, and so the place is mostly dead, except for you all, as you two enter, and Gloria's sister Crow and Wilhelmina are downstairs waiting for you.
Morning, everybody.
Hello. Are we ready for the festival?
Well,
Vocalize.
Sister Crow, if I wanted to be baptized into Papa Tal, how does that work?
for the record, I'm gonna bullshit this for a minute, but
Okay, as long as it has something to do with blood and an animal, I'm fine.
oh, that's actually where I was going. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Other than that, like, hit it.
Oh shit! I'm all lost.
Oh, did we lose Ring?
Claire.
Oh, they are.
There they are.
Well, for the hold on. I got Zoom problems.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay. For the layperson, the proper procedure is to be escorted by Representative Tall, make your way out into the wildest of places, and meditate. At the point of meditation, an animal will appear to you. You must kill it with your bare hands, and then eat its heart.
Yes! Love it. That's great. That's perfect. I love you.
I've never gone hunting before.
It's a little more complicated if you actually want to enter the priesthood.
Nah. I want to be a warrior priest when I complete my career.
Doesn't that involve entering the priesthood?
Oh, it does? Nah, fuck it then. Okay, cool. Whatever.
They're warrior priests.
Yeah, whatever. So, are we ready? Are we ready for anything that happens today, guys? Will?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I'll do with whatever's going on. Also, the note, Wilhelmina's, this is the nicest you've ever seen her look. She's clean, her hair is braided, she's wearing the nicest clothes she owns.
Damn!
Yeah, Roland is like... Just saying.
Yeah.
Crow just looks like Crow.
What are you expecting?
I want to pass for anything I may need, and now there's a ton of ice in my room. But yeah, everything just fell off my window.
Well, it is negative 22 there, so that makes sense.
And I lost my train of thought. You guys can go ahead.
You want to pass off for nobility?
No, I'll never do that, but I don't want to look like... If I've got to talk to somebody, I want to be able to do well. Looking like my usual...
Like your new boyfriend?
Hey, I was the only one that got any useful information yesterday.
She is true.
So,
As
I can talk to someone, I can talk to someone.
Look, I am the only man here. I think it's very obvious.
Wait a minute. You are not the only man here.
I forgot Wilhelm. That's so new to me. That's like a day ago. You're not a boy anymore. You're a man.
I am a man now.
We have a lot to talk about, son.
Puberty hits you like a ton of bricks, sir.
Just happens at best.
Do you still want to be following me around?
What? Yes. I want to be a knight. I want to be an elf knight.
Okay.
Good man. Anyway, I think we should just be prepared for anything. Something's up. Something's weird is happening.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Yeah, let's go meet. Let's go meet Yosef.
All right.
Let's just keep an eye out, right?
Sure.
Awesome.
Of course.
As you make your way to the Marktplatz, you hook up with Yosef, who's like, "Bro,
Sorry, I was drinking this beer. Oh,
oh yeah, right. Oh my god, this place is amazing. I've already done one circuit. I want to do another one, and we should all go together. And the Schaffenfest is a huge festival. There's all sorts of stuff here. Some of the more notable things, if you just want to enjoy the festival a little bit, some of the more notable things that are around. There's a wrestling ring. There's a livestock market. There's a freak show. There's all sorts of. There's the festival courts and stocks, where people who get too drunk or when crazy stuff happens, that's where they go to be met out justice. There's Dr. Zeus's medicine show. There are a number of like fortune tellers and like games of strength with like the big mallet and all of that stuff. But yeah, so it seems like, and then there's like all sorts of vendors full of tchotchkes and foods, and there's going to be a drinking contest, and there's going to be, there's a number of like, what are they called? Like snake oil salesmen, all like plying their trade in this like huge festival atmosphere. And as you actually enter, one of the first places you pass by is the festival courts and stocks, and, in one of the stocks is what looks to be a drunk-as-hell dwarf, just kind of there with his beard on the outside of the stocks with his head, and it's all ready facing these, yeah.
Ah, Barry, what'd you do now?
It's not Barry.
Ah, good.
But Barry's stall is nearby.
Okay. Ooh, wait, Wheat Guild. Oh, that's barley.
You actually see on the banners, the wheat guild is on some of the banners. There's bread on another one, like a symbol for the guild of bread makers. There's another one for like the symbol of beer makers. But you do see the guild symbol up there, like on the little like pennants that are hanging everywhere.
Do we see Wilhelmina's boyfriend?
You do not immediately see Wilhelmina's boyfriend.
All right. So what
do we know her boyfriend's name?
Yeah, they
Fritz.
wanted Fritz.
Guard number 2.
Wilhelmina's going straight to the freak show. She loves this stuff.
Nice. All right. So the name of the freak show is Dr. Malthusius' Zoocopia. And let me bring up my notes on it real quick. So as you start walking up to it, it's this like 2 huge circular tents. One has like black and gold striping coming down the sides of it. The other one has red and white striping, comes up to it. And there's a cry outside going, roll up. In just 1 hour from now, you will witness the most original and astounding display of zoological curiosities ever placed on exhibition in the entire length and breadth of this glorious empire. Dr. Malthusius' Zoocopia, gathered for your education, your entertainment, your edification from the far corners of the known world at an incalculable price. The unusual, the bizarre, yes, even the faintly disgusting. You will never see its like again, my friends, not even if you live to be 100. Marvel at the myriad of malformities, misbegotten things whose very existence defies nature. You will be amazed and astounded that somehow I became Scottish while doing this. My friends, I give you my personal guarantee of that. This is the barker outside. And he keeps going on like that and on and on and on. I'm surprised you guys didn't break in, and I'm like, you're going to let me keep going? Okay.
We were entertained.
Yeah, it was great.
And it keeps going. So apparently the show is going to start in about an hour.
I'm gonna walk up to him and, in my very obvious priest of tall garb, look up and go, "Did you just say you have mutants in there?"
What? No? I said myriad of malformities and misbegotten things.
For trouble.
Yeah, go ahead, make a thingy. I said we had a myriad of malformities. I'm just a carnival barker.
I believe him.
He is indeed just a carnival barker.
Of course.
Very well, sir. Well, Willie, do you hate that, Wilhelmina?
I'll go by Willie. You call me Willie again, I'm gonna cut you.
So,
Would you like to go in and take a look at the weird things we have?
yes, absolutely. Do you have a fortune teller?
No, but there's some of us there.
I will go later. Here, I'll pay for Wilhelmina too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so when you go in, oh,
How much is it?
it's 2 silver apiece.
2 silver pieces.
Yep.
So, one for each, or just in general?
2 silver each.
2 silver each. Okay, I'll pay for Wilhelmina and I.
So there's 2 sections. You go in through the section where we keep all of the big beasties, and then actually, there's a show. He looks at his fake watch. There's a show starting in about 10 minutes. So you could, if you could take a minute to look at the big beasties, and then you could go into the other room where the big show is going to happen.
8. Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
On the bar.
As you walk in, hanging down is this kind of brown banner that wraps around the entire circumference. And as you read it, it says Dr. Malthusius's Zoocopia, strange creatures from all corners of the world, the marvelous, the bizarre, the disgusting, brought to you at enormous expense, no other like it in the world. It's literally just it's the whole thing. Apparently he needed to say all of that in a banner. These are not succinct people. And you see cages of beasties around you, all sorts. You see, a falcon with 2 heads. You see what looks to be like a monkey with 4 tails coming off the back. You see a rat with a rat on either end, a rat's head on either end. Yeah. All sorts of weirdness in here.
Did I go in with them?
I would imagine everyone went in unless you told me you didn't. Yeah.
So I'm gonna look around. Is there some kind of check I can make to see if these are natural creatures?
Yes, absolutely. Make me a let's make a plus 30 perception check.
Okay. Go up to the stair.
I like to think Wilhelmina is kind of like reading the name of the animals as best as she can too.
Mouth's moving a little bit. She's not quite that good yet. Just like
Yeah.
eh.
Is it
It's kind of
just
cute.
as a thing? Oh, never mind. I could just do a plus 30. It's fine.
Yeah. They all seem legit as hell to you. You have a perception of 26?
That's what I was going to ask, is that I also have animal care, and that's much higher.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and make an animal care check. I didn't know. Shout that out. If you feel like you have an appropriate skill, because I don't have... There's 30 skills, and so I do not have them all memorized.
They really need a GM screen or something.
Yeah. I don't know how I do it on a computer with a GM screen. I'd probably just print it out and put it somewhere.
There you go.
But, yeah. But yeah, you could both make animal care tests at plus 30.
I have charm animal. I don't have animal care.
Yeah. So Wilhelmina
They can find you very charming.
No, Wilhelmina, this looks very normal to you. You're like, there's no cows or sheep here, so I don't really know if these are normal or not. But Sister Crow, as you first look at the monkey and you go, those are just 4 monkey tails, 3 additional monkey tails glued onto the back of one monkey tail with some wire between them so they all shake at the same time. And then you go look at the rat, and you're like, someone literally hollowed out a dead rat and just glued it to the other end so that it wiggles when the rat's tail wiggles.
Roland's like, I never knew land creatures could be like this. They're so inanimate.
You go look at the hawk. Well, like half of the rat is alive, right? And then like somebody cut another rat in half, like emptied it out, and just kind of like poorly glued it together. So when the tail wags, it looks like the skin is wagging on the other, and like it's alive and moving.
That poor thing.
You go look at the hawk, and that head isn't even trying to be real. Like, this place is obviously, like, it's dimly lit in here. They have, like, one torch in the center, and so it all casts shadows, and it looks really weird, and so, yes, on first glance, all of this looks very real, but this here is obviously meant to be, like, a freak show, right? Like, it is disgusting creatures created out of normal creatures in a way to make them look real, right? You see this, like, skeleton over in the corner that's got, like, an arm coming out of the chest where someone obviously, like, bored a hole in, like, the chest of a human, and, like, the skeleton, they just put a third arm from a third human being coming out of it. Like, the set dressing makes it look really, really real, and, like, kids and adults both are like, oh my god, this is so cool and freaky, and I'm so scared, and But once you take a really good look at it, you're like, nope, this is all fake. Every single bit of this is fake.
Sister Crow's getting actually angry.
Fascinating.
I was just hoping to see, a
Like,
cat fetus.
Who is this Dr. Zeus? Where can I find him?
He's about to start a show in the other room. In the other tent.
It's gonna go well.
Well, let's just go see it. See what happens.
I'm gonna put my claw in my hand and go, I want to go talk to him.
No, okay, after the show. After the show. Let him finish let him conduct his business, and remember, Herr Steinberg is here, okay? We have bigger things to worry about, but let's go watch the show.
I'm gonna walk up to Crow and just kind of hook my arm into hers and hold. Come on, let's go sit down.
I'm
just glaring straight ahead as I go.
The place is packed as you head in. There's probably 100 people in here, all surrounding this front ring. And you try to elbow your way through, but it's difficult to get anywhere within this crowd. You're kind of stuck at the back, a little bit late to this show, but you're still kind of able to see because the stage is about a foot off the ground. And after a moment, coming out from the back with a cage in his hand is this man in a black frock coat with a red vest and this impressive-looking cravat that's yellow and kind of like rolling down his chest with these high-kneed boots and these black pants with these kind of shiny black stripes and this huge top hat. And he comes out and he goes, hello and welcome, my friends, to Dr. Malthusius's great menagerie of misery. Here I bring you the most scary, the most freakish, the most astounding creatures you will see in the world. You have been through but a minor menagerie so far. Now I bring you the greatest creation, the greatest discovery in all of modern Reichland. It is Hamfest! And he lifts up this cage, and in it is this goblin who has a third leg. But unlike the other ones, that leg is actively moving. And after a moment, as he's like showing it around to the crowd, and the crowd's all like, oh my god, oh, this is so amazing, and it's kind of like fighting against the bars. In just a second, you see the back of the cage open, And the goblin climbs out on top of the cage that he's holding, and Dr. Malthusius looks scared. The goblin grabs the top hat, puts it on its head, kind of wraps itself around Dr. Malthusius. Malthusius is like trying to struggle, and you start realizing this isn't maybe part of the show. He finally throws it off. It slams back against the back canvas wall of the tent, and with this, it scratches open the side of the tent, and it bolts out the back.
Cool.
And people start freaking out. There's a woman starts to scream, a bunch of children start and people are starting to trample in your direction. What do you do?
Well, Sister Crow's going to get out of the way, but she's also laughing hysterically as she does.
I'll go after the goblin.
Make me a minus 20 strength test to go, because the only way to go after the goblin is to go against the crowd that's running past you.
Gotcha. Minus 20, you said?
Yeah, it's you are fighting against a mob at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no it was unlikely, but I wanted to give you the opportunity to succeed.
Yeah.
And as you push through, you're just kind of pushed back against the flow of it. What's everyone else doing?
He's still in his mail coat and all his armor still.
Okay.
He polished it to look nice, but he's
So we're in a tent, right?
Yes.
Could I just go, instead of fighting through them, could I go to the side and go through the tent?
You may. You can try and go through the tent. If you want to cut a hole in the tent on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to take you a minute to get over there, because you're at least this time you can kind of more move with the flow as you do it. But between you and if Roland sees this, I would say he is able to follow you as well, and the two of you make it outside to the side of the tent. You're kind of on the side of it now. Yeah. Wilhelmina, what are you doing?
I'd like to think she's more or less holding her own in the crowd, and probably has shoved Crow behind her.
Just kind of standing your ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make me because you're not trying to move forward, make me a challenging +0 strength test to hold your ground as the people move past you. You start to get pushed as well back, and you find yourself kind of pushed up against the back of the tent. There's no fear of you getting actually trampled, but you are kind of pushed out of the way.
Okay.
As everyone else comes through. But once, as Roland and Wilhelmina make it outside, and you get pushed against the back of the tent with Sister Crow, it's been about a minute and a half, and it started to clear out once you guys have reached these two positions. And Wilhelmina and Sister Crow, you see a terrified-looking Dr. Malthusius with scratches on his face, standing up on the stage, looking shell-shocked.
Good show, sir.
You're
I'm guessing
outside.
That wasn't planned?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to him and say, I'm guessing that wasn't planned?
No. He's just supposed to show him in the cage, and he's supposed to be all scary, but he broke out. I need to go find him. So I don't know what to do. It's a goblin and it's escaped.
Calm down.
Okay. I have money. I will pay you to find it for me. Will you do that?
Crow, do you have anything to say to this person?
Oh.
I'm gonna glare at him for a minute and go, my payment is gonna be you unlocking all of those cages in there.
In a safe place. We're not letting them out in the city.
But that is my livelihood.
Those animals have suffered. Everything in there has suffered.
As you guys are having this conversation, Mel and Roland, you notice the city guards starting to run up.
Yep.
Three of them.
I'm just gonna chase after where I saw it go to.
Yeah. So once you get behind the tent, you don't see it. But you can make a perception check.
Okay.
I will notify the guards, like, three-legged goblin got loose in the freak show. It's somewhere out here.
We'll start looking.
Yeah, we're going to do the same.
Just a straight or any modifiers?
I'm trying to think. Straight.
Okay.
Can I roll too?
Yeah, you both may roll. Yeah.
I
have failed every roll.
You're having a rough day. You use your what?
I'm gonna use my fortune.
Do it.
Damn.
Yeah, and you've got like a 60% chance. Yeah, well, just a bad day on the dice for the team.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to use my fortune too.
Do it.
Re-roll.
Okay.
Watch, it'll still fail. Plus 20. Like, seriously, how?
Right. Hey,
Finally.
there you go.
There you go.
Oh wait, it was plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was plus 0, but you got it even with a plus 0. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the 16 there, so you're fine. But you don't notice this at first because
it's like an SL3.
Yeah. So the thing you notice at first, because the grass is green back here, you don't notice the green blood on it immediately. But it appears that as he was coming out, he tripped over one of the these big, thick metal tent pegs that holds this thing up, and scraped some part of him and he's kind of bleeding, and you see some green blood heading off, around another tent. And from there, I'm going to cut back to Wilhelmina and Sister Crow. That's my livelihood. I don't know what to do. Make a plus. He's in dire straits. Make a plus 30. It wouldn't be bribe. It would be, we'll call it charm. Plus 30 charm?
I can do that.
Yeah, plus 30 charm. Or plus 30 haggle. Plus 30 haggle.
What about intimidate?
Right? Or intimidate, yeah. So if you give me a narrative reason to use a skill, I will let you use it. But I need to know how and why, right? Otherwise, I'm going to pick the skill I think is most appropriate. But I want you guys, if you feel like there's a good story way to use another skill that you are good at, tell me. The intent is that you are attempting to finagle him into letting those things go as payment for finding them. So how do you want to do that, Sister Crow?
I'm just gonna stare at him and go, clocks ticking. I mean, I assume it would be if there were clocks, but
there are clocks. They have clocks and pocket watches and things. Yeah. And he kind of wilts under your gaze. Fine, all right, I'll let him go. I will, I promise. I promise, I pinky swear.
Tell you what, hand me the key.
You're going to release him right now? The goblin's getting away!
We have to wait
He's attention to the whole place!
Release the stuff inside the city. I'll help you bring it out later.
All right. Okay.
What do you want me to do? Okay. What are you doing? I don't know your intent right now.
I'm gonna go out. My intent is to go out and try and track the goblin.
Okay. You come out and you see Mal and Roland kind of heading off around behind a tent. Quick enough that you'd be able to shout at them.
Wait up! And I'm going to chase after him.
Okay.
And do I see what they see as far as the blood?
Make a perception check.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh my god!
You do. You see a trail of green goblin blood.
Wow. Nice.
I think he went this way.
All right. So, tracking the five of you moving through kind of these back alleyways or tracking, and after a while you even get to recognize its walking pattern, and it's definitely a three-legged goblin. There's no doubt about it. It walks with all three of these legs. And you find your way to a sewer grate, actually, where it has obviously gone down into the sewers of Bogenhofen.
got
Oh,
this
shit.
armor all clean and everything. Literally. All right. I'll open the sewer grate. Oh, it's already open, and I'll walk through.
Yeah. No, the sewer grate is closed. Apparently, it closes back over itself. But as you open it,
Oh, okay.
you are confronted with this stench of human offal. Just waves of crap river coming up at you guys.
This is worse. This is worse than the freaking cave.
It is worse than the freaking cave. It is
Yeah.
gross. In fact, I would like each of you to make me a toughness test at plus
Toughness
20.
test?
Yes.
I don't have any negatives on that still anymore, right? It's
No, you'll get negative against if you take another wound.
Yeah, and I will be fucking dead if I take another wound.
Toughness at plus 20?
Yes.
What was the modifier?
20.
Ooh.
You okay, Mal?
That is exactly what happens, by the way. So, Sister Crow, you are going to be at minus 10 on all perception-related tests while you're down here. Anything based on sight or sound,
Oh, good.
because you're just like the whole time you're like, it smells so bad. Mal, on the other hand, as you come down into the sewer system itself, your first instinct is to throw up, and you follow that instinct directly into the sewer, and then your nose is like this far away from a active, warm, so warm, flowing morass of human filth, and you feel the waves of smell coming up at you as you do, and this of course makes you retch again, and you will be at minus 10 to all tests for the next scene.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, the fumbling failure, right? So to describe the way this is an old brick sewer, right? It has about a 5-foot ledge on either side that people can walk down, and then about 20 feet of sewer in the middle. It's rounded, and then it's just kind of built out and down, and then it's probably rounded underneath. But you would imagine there's probably 5 to 7 feet of sewage flowing through that river, right? Like in terms of depth. And here you are. And I feel like, actually, so I want to ask you guys, our next game starts at 5, and we're kind of moving into a delve with about 20 minutes left. Do we want to start the delve next week and do it all in one go? Or do you want to try and push to a stop? Huh?
I said, Wilhelmina does not want to go down there. She doesn't have armor on. She's gonna protest loudly.
Yeah, it's just a goblin. What can you do?
But I'll go if you want to.
I mean, if we go back for your armor, he's gonna get away.
Let's do it.
But outside
Money's
of that,
money.
yeah, we can do it next week.
Yep.
So I want to leave it to you guys because it's gonna be, there's a bit of a delve, right? A bit of a baby Warhammer delve, and it's gonna take more than the next 20 minutes. So we're either gonna stop at some point, like could be in the middle of a combat, it could be in the middle of something fucking weird happening, and then pick it up next week, or do it all in one session.
Let's pick it up next week. I'm
Yeah,
okay with
sounds
that.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's what we'll do then. Awesome. And maybe hopefully find Wilhelmina some armor while we're down there.
Yeah, sewers are. Find some loot.
Loot, loot. All right. Well, I hope everyone had fun today, because I had fun today. You guys are insane, and I love you for it. I want to reflect on, I love how much role-playing you guys do, and like how much thinking about your characters happens now, because it just feels like you're living in the space. And as a role-player who likes role-playing, and combat, I like them both quite a good deal. But as a role-player who likes watching characters grow and interact and like be in the world they're in, I'm just really happy that that's what you guys are doing, and that makes me love this game, right? Because y'all are your characters, and I love it.
I love this game too. I kind of like it a little more than D&D. I don't know the lore too well, but like I love D100 systems, and I love systems that sort of emphasize theater of the mind with their range. So
Sure. Yeah. And I love these for different reasons. I like the combat system in D&D better because I don't love theater of the mind combat. I don't. I don't love theater of the mind combat for D&D. I feel like it's unfair to the rules to do theater of the mind in D&D. I think it's totally fine in this because this is built for theater of the mind combat. But I think if I want like crunchy sorts of lots of like pulling levers and pressing buttons for combat, that's what D&D's for, and this is for more narrative combat play, right? But I think you can be amazingly narrative in both of them because that's up to the players and the DM, and not so much incumbent on the system. So I think what I'm saying is I love them both for different reasons. I think they're both great, but I love you guys more because I think the party makes the game, and that's what really matters, and you guys are awesome. And so that's me. I'm Sean, also known as Throck. You can find me here on Friday nights, running our Dragon Heist campaign on Sundays, during this game, and then on Mondays on the Greyhawk channel at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, running Liberation of Joff. And that's me. That's what I do. I play in a 4th edition game Sunday nights based on World War I. It's super cool. You should come check it out on the Forefront. And yeah, I had a great time with this amazing group of human beings tonight. We're going to go around the horn. Feel free to, or today, not tonight, it's the afternoon. I don't even know what's going on. We'll go around the horn. Everybody can shout yourself out. Let us know where we can find you. And I'll find someone to raid while we're doing it. Starting with Miss Misery.
Hi. Well, my Twitter tag is down underneath me. You can follow me there. I would recommend it since I talk about everything. I can complain a lot. I'm in several streamed games a week, so I always post about there. So I would definitely recommend following me. And that's it. Also,
Yay.
I love all of you.
Love you. Rain.
I am Rain Hayes. You can find me here every Sunday playing this and Misspent Youth. You can find me every Wednesday playing Welcome to Codaset. And I think starting this Tuesday, you can find me every other week playing Eclipse Phase.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can find me on Twitter at Rain Ghosts surrounded by X.
Because you're too much.
And I had a lot of fun this week.
Extreme! Yay! Soul.
Hello, my name is Quinn Sullivan. You can find me on Soul Bear RPG. 90% of the time, 99% of the time. The 1% of the time, you can find me at Soulbon on Twitch, SOULIBON. I have been streaming on my personal channel a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I have been enjoying it. And
Because it's so good.
It's really good. I really enjoy it. I'm surprised how much I enjoy the combat system.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying when you get a guy with an arrow and you just hear that thunk, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you, dude.
I did
Fuck
it!
you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And let's see what else. Thronebreaker Witcher on there as well. A lot of fun. I love Gwent. And then Fridays, Threads of Fate. You can find me on there. We are currently on our holiday break as everyone is spending time with their families and loved ones, and we'll be back in the new year wrapping up our Storm King's Thunder campaign. And I guess on the Fridays of right before Christmas, so we're not taking a bit of a break, the Threads of Fate are going to Kryn, which I've never played Dragonlance. I have tried to read the book. I like Lord Soth as a villain, but I'm excited to see what my Kender Halfling will do.
No, you're not playing Kender. No one is letting you play a Kender. That's not a thing that happens in the world. There are no Kenders. Kenders were written out of the world. You're not allowed to play them. Lily.
Hi.
I wanted to say in the new year, though, we also have our Vampire the Masquerade game that's being co-streamed with Welcome Party RPG. And we are the Anarch campaign, and I can't wait to tell a story with Throck and a bunch of other GMs. So, new year.
It's going to be great.
New feels.
New year, new feels. And now Lily.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Lily. You can find me Lilypad Nebula at pretty much Twitch and Twitter. And yeah, I had a lot of fun today, and I am already super excited for next week.
Yay! I am also very super excited for next week. All right, so we're gonna go raid our dear friends over at Torn Pixie, who are playing some D&D this afternoon. So if you have any sort of emote that has a die or just has love in some way, show it, because we're gonna go show some love to Torn Pixie. Everyone wave bye! Bye!